Hey there, Capricorn. I'm ready to take a peek at what is going on with you, my friend. We got Judgment and Ace of Swords at the split. Maybe you're the one who I'll share that video with. You'll get an extra bonus reading this week. They had me start off by doing one to myself to see where we were kind of go. Oh, I got the chills. They multiplying. You ain't losing control. Your power, you're supplying. It's electrifying. No. Okay. Trying to get everything and make it move, shift, and change. We'll see what's at the bottom here. Oh, we got some more ravens coming on in. 7 of Pentacles. Now, this is about taking it all. Winner takes all. You got me? It's like when you're sitting at the table and you're like, oh, do I have the courage to do this? Can I call that bluff? Can I call that bet? What am I feeling? What am I sensing? And what am I picking up on? Okay, so that's apparently what this week is about, is heightening our senses. No longer being sensitive, but being sensual, right? Being connected to our common sense, getting in there where it is common to us to communicate with our body and to respond to our body's communications with us as being valid, as being powerful, as being truthful, helpful, assistive, beneficial, moving us in that right direction. Capricorn. All right. Apparently you want to start in the middle because that is the one that is stayed and steady. What's a little louse? Up in some like seaweed. Gross. Leg stepping into a new experience. Louse rhymes with spouse. I don't know who's had some spouse issues. Maybe you have like me. I don't know, friend. But, ooh, swipe that louse off. We don't need things feeding on you any longer, friend. What you do is for you. You might want to check out this week's read, which will be timeless afterwards, but it is really about you don't feed what doesn't feed you. That is supportive, okay? Because there's saprophytic, which is something where it takes a bit more than it leaves, but it doesn't kill you off. Parasitic means it will take your life for its own. And then there's beneficial. So we're getting into the beneficial here, friends. So let's give us something about this beneficial and shedding off the louse, aka for some of them spouse. Historic needs of a birth or a new business opportunity, and sorrow over a loss and read. So there's a bit of unbelief really being stuck here. It's like, can I do it on my own? Will this work for me? Because that louse can also have to do with any sort of partnership, any sort of connecting. Maybe you have a bad track record that you're just like, it doesn't ever work out. Why do people always turn on me? Or things fall through, or this pattern keeps continuing. Well, that's a lot of that Saturn that we're clearing on out, friends. So we're going to dive into this a little bit more because Stork is wanting to come in for you. Matter of fact, it's headed straight for you. And it says, again, news of a birth or a new business opportunity. So when it's coming this way, that baby's crowning, and it is coming right at you. And this is going to be a crown of victory, a crown of joy for all of your mourning, all of your weeping, all of your sorrow, putting on you garments of praise for your garments of mourning, those dregs, those rags, all that the world has seen on you, seen shabby and shabby, and you just been holding your head up and you keep on going and you've been putting all your feet forward, getting your way, trying to keep on moving, friend. I am proud of you. Thank you. Let me tell you that. So let's step here and see what else is going on. Temperance. What a wild way to try and temper water. The best way to temper water is to calm down, be still. Because as you knew, the more you move, the more it stirs it up. Not just the body of water around you, but if you're where there's any silt, dirt, mud, that type of thing, then you start churning that up and it clouds up the water. But we have Cancer coming in here, and it's like, you know, some of that suspicion or that feeling like little triggers, little tingles, little suggestions and hints, and just jumping at them and responding. They're talking about that creates a lot of disturbance around you and has kept your physical system disturbed. It's almost like your water is just sitting here vibrating. I don't know who deals with anxiety or morose anxiety, like making you catatonic or depressed where you don't get out of bed for 3 days. It's funny with that, the boat comes in like this, heading straight on up. Maybe you've been in a deep dive for a while, and this is going to be the rush of water of you pushing up to the surface saying no more. because temper is about your fire. It is about your passion. It is about your balance, way more about the wheel of fortune of work and play balance versus that having to go to the extremes, which would be for Capricorn. Remember, sea goat, you don't have to keep going to those levels to show your dedication, your loyalty, your diligence, your hard workedness, that type of thing. Okay, let's see what Boat says. Money or property through an inheritance, winning, or windfall. Well, this is coming up from this last deep dive you've been in, friend. I'm going to leave it upright like that because like a boat, it is buoyant. It has this buoyancy inside of it that's causing it to launch up just like our lungs do. All right, friend? So remember to breathe. All right, Cappy, let's see what else we have. Oh, High Priestess, look at her. Sitting on her little sliver of the moon with her bum. So they're talking about posterity. Don't just be careful who you share the bed with. Be careful who you change seats with. There's a lot of energy on that lower half, my friend. It's where our financial bank account signature is. Our Fort Knox, our keypad, that type of thing. We pick up a lot of sensory information from down there that we don't necessarily pay attention to in this modern era. So High Priestess let us know. She's like, that is a glowing idea, Joy. And upside down, work, achievement, and success. So there's been very little rest time. Very little rest and digest. Your body is needing the ability to rest and digest because so many things are coming through and coming at you that are full of prosperity. So for posterity, for your future's sake, take the time now to let the quiet moments occur when something starts to go, okay, you need to go over there and clean that up now and hurry because you're going to have to be like, shh. You don't talk to me like that. That assistant trying to come in because it comes in with that frenzied and hurried energy, that's what we're moving in now as opposed to where we were originally at and coming from. So this is talking about taking your seat on your throne with yourself and being like, yeah, I will when I'm through meditating, or I will when I'm through with my TV show, or, I'll run that errand when I'm on my way out to work. Do you see what I mean? Putting it in its order and in its place as opposed to that disturbance coming and creeping and crawling all over you like all those ants that try and interrupt the reading when I'm sitting out there at that shoreline. For now, this is the shoreline, friends, because we have had some weather. But anyways, shed the louse, all right? Get in healthy relationships and start first and foremost by yourself. Also know that all that investment, that up and down, whatever that you've been doing, you don't have to continue to do. As you come up this time, my friend, for air, stay up. Continue to breathe. We don't have to keep doing that deep dive anymore. We don't have to let those things, we don't have to go to such extraordinary efforts to show the advantage to others because those extraordinary efforts are, quote, for put yourself at the disadvantage in order to give someone else the advantage. That's already a disillusioned relationship. Okay. So, and then also make sure you take that time to keep disturbance at bay. Just to settle into your peace and into your rest because there's so many bountiful things, so many prosperous things that are already lined up and they're grouped together. They're already organized to come in as they should. They just need your attention. Just need you to turn around and look out to the beauty around you instead of continuing to dig and graze and soul search within, and some of you to rip up and reap up your Gemini over and over and over again when there isn't that unity going on there. All right, trying to push for something that isn't there yet. Okay, well, I hope this helps you out, Capricorn. That's how we're moving on into our strength and our victory. I hope this helps you out. I look forward to chatting in the comments down below, and do me a favor, stretch your finger over and boop, tap that like button for me. I appreciate you, friend. All right, love you. Bye.